we talked about sequencing the setup, okay? Get yourself into a routine, okay? Now, that involves putting the club down, as we can see now, behind the golf ball, with your left hand first, and then you put your right hand on the club before we sort of set the body. So we're setting now our spine angle over the ball, creating the angle, as we said. Every shot, every single, even a 3-foot putt. Because the more you do this sequence, the more it just becomes second nature. So we try to keep things as sort of familiar and similar as we can in the game of golf. So setup is very similar in terms of the positions, okay? The sequence is going to be the same, okay? Your thought process should be the same, okay? So all these things we can do at setup, getting the club down there. Then we just set our feet for comfort, because that's the distance we want to try and stand from the golf ball. And once you're sort of setting up the golf ball better, we can hit the golf ball correctly. If we look at this on the left-hand side here now, you were chucking a ball into the golf ball there now. You were gripping the club now up in the air. Your feet were sort of going down the same time the club was going down. It was all just sort of just mashed together, kind of sort of saying, get a jigsaw puzzle, just chuck it on the floor and just hope the puzzle go together sort of thing. And the distance from the ball now was a lot further, so you were reaching because you were just guesstimating. Now you're not far away, but a guess from there to there, if you're 1 inch out on the line there, that's a 1 inch out on the miss it context. It's going to be in all different positions, okay? So once you set it better, now we're going to try and sequence, sort of get the fullness in the swing. So your backswing was better with the wrist hinge, and now fully through. So that club now is going up above your left shoulder, getting the swing a bit more full this way, as opposed to this one here now, we swing it through. Okay, it's a bit of a sort of shorter movement, because you're reaching for the ball to start with, sort of coming down, sort of topping the golf ball there, bit on the ground, and there's not really much sort of swing there at all, just almost a stab with the arms there, and not much twist through. So if we can get this body moving a little bit more effectively, okay, that's going to give us a bit more twist, a bit more distance, okay, and I think in terms of consistency of strike, a better strike, because everything's moving to get, you're not sort of hitting at the ball, you're just swinging the whole right side, shoulder, hip, knee and foot and the club, right hand right the way through the target to give it a good full smack, okay? So get that process to start with, okay? As we said, it starts with club down first. We know the club starts behind the golf ball, then gripping it, okay? Setting your spine in the process, and from there now just put your feet down comfortably. And by doing that now, you'll never be too far from the ball, too close to the ball, because you've put your feet where they want to be. If you put your feet first, and you're too far from the ball, you just go, I'll lean into it more, I'll come back. It does, but then sometimes logical things are the most unobvious things we tend to do. So creating that sequence, and that's say, if we did that for a 2-foot putt or a 300-yard drive, whatever it may be, anything in the middle, club down, grip, posture, look at your target, pull the trigger. So the game becomes a bit more sort of sequent and robotic rather than sort of like it could be anything.
People who play regularly
you'll see that. I think you can watch. If you watch some of the driving range, you can almost see the level of their game of golf, not by the way they hit the golf ball, but just their way they sort of handle themselves and the things they do before the shot and after the shot. They're sort of stepping back off the mat, changing clubs, looking at different targets, hitting shots here, hitting shots there, not just bang, 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 as a lot of people when they first sort of start, or people who haven't been playing sort of experience and stuff, tend to do. So you just grab a club and just kind of work on this club, and it gets tighter and tighter, and then when they hit a good shot, they're so scared of changing, they sort of keep the club there, reach forward, keeping the hand, and now the grip's getting tighter and tighter, and it becomes a big mess overall. So, and what you'll find, the first 3 or 4 shots are really good as they were, and then you get worse and worse and worse, and you get tighter and tighter and tighter, okay? Does that make sense, then? Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff. Have a couple more, then we'll see how the last few go, but try and